Yours and my truth, yours and my truth, yours and my truth. What it do, what it do? Yours and my truth, yours and my truth, yours and my truth. What it do, what it do? They ain't even ready for this real ass truth. We gon' let it all out like a birthday suit. Oh boy, on the truth we speak. We some sexy ass bitches, got the lashes on fleek. Hot damn, it's that time of the week to watch yours and my truth till a whole nigga see. You gon' laugh till you weak. Holla at them in the streets. Ray and Damon, who the hell got your face that big? Yours and my truth, yours and my truth, yours and my truth. What it do, what it do? Yours and my truth, yours and my truth, yours and my truth. What it do, what it do? They ain't even ready. They ain't ready. Ain't ready, ain't ready, ain't ready. They ain't even ready.
Ooh. This is why you look at me. Hello, you all, and welcome back to Yours and My Truth. As you should know, I'm Damien.
I'm dead.
He did. This Raymond.
Like so hot, like.
And before we know we got some explaining to do, but before we get into all of this, we're just gonna start off with our Woman Crush Wednesday, get that out of the way, and then we'll tell y'all what's been going on. So my Woman Crush Wednesday is actually a truth seeker, and she doesn't even know she's about to be my Woman Crush Wednesday. Her daughter reached out to me about 2 weeks ago and told me that her mom really likes Ray and I. She loves our show. She's been watching us since day one. And you know, she just wanted to let us know that her mother was really supporting us. So since this is the last episode of season 3, or the last episode until July the 6th of 2016, I thought that I would surprise her and make her my Woman Crush Wednesday. So Rochelle Davis, you have
You know a lot of Rochelle.
I do. So Rochelle Davis, you have the best daughter in the world. I'm assuming to yourself because you're my Woman Crush Wednesday, and everybody is going to see you.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire.
My woman crush, I don't know her name, but she just played Storm in the new X-Men. Even though Storm role wasn't long or lengthy or really in detail like people would like, because I love Storm. But baby girl did a way better job than Halle Berry ever did.
I agree.
Ever did. Like, Halle Berry tried to do an accent the first movie and failed, and then just never tried again.
Gave up after that. She was English.
Like, what happened? I just didn't understand it. Halle Berry, you a award winning, and this girl couldn't even be a Leah, right? And she came through on the Storm. Came through. So I can't think of your name right now. I do apologize. It's been a long past few days. My life skills not been put together right. So it just
So you his woman crush. We're going to find out what your name is and put it up there so the people can know.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
Okay, so as far as last week's, we'll start there. Yeah, we know there wasn't a video for you guys, but we actually filmed a video to be released last week.
oh,
But we had a lot going on, and after going back and reviewing the video to us seemed like it was rushed.
Yeah.
And to us it wasn't a good video, so we would rather not upload anything than to give y'all some bullshit. and y'all be like, they know damn well this wasn't right. So
It was.
we knew y'all was gonna talk about us either way, but we preferred for y'all to talk about us not uploading than
Uploading some trash. Bothering it out.
my dog just started barking, so that means somebody's at my door, and I don't want them to be. So who?
Your little boyfriend.
Time you so loud. You're so dumb. So we're gonna start out. If y'all have been watching, if you follow us on Snapchat, you know
why?
you know since Memorial Day. No, actually since Sunday, the day before Memorial Day, we have been turned to the complete max. We have been drunk for 4-5 days straight. We go to sleep drunk, wake up drunk, keep drinking. I don't know. I don't know what
today
happened.
is the only day we haven't.
And
I haven't put liquor in my mouth, and I'm going to today. Like, I can't play this game with y'all today. I'm not. I'm not participating. I will go home and lock my doors.
I don't know. Like, it just, and none of this but Sunday was planned. The other drunk days and nights.
I said I wanted to play a game, and it went from there.
Any game that we played, we made it into a drinking game, drinking shots. Day before yesterday, we got so drunk, me, Ray, and my friend Christina, and her sister Tutu walked across the street to Raymond's house at like 3 in the morning to continue to play games and drink.
We stopped in the middle of the street to get people alcohol.
Yes, there was cars driving by, seeing how turned up we was walking across the street. They spotted that we had alcohol. They sticking cups out they car. We pouring alcohol in everybody's glasses. Yeah. Turned up. We walking through Raymond's apartment screaming and hollering. We finds a random guy's motorcycle parked. We gets on it. We taking pictures. We taking videos.
They tore up the bush in front of my house.
Acting like we driving. There was a bush in front of Raymond's door. My homegirl said the bush looked like it's talking shit to us, and we jumped the bush. In order for you to see, actually no.
Well, I have the video.
We're gonna show you these.
We're gonna show you the fun clips.
Yeah. So here's a few clips over why we ain't beat for y'all this day. Take a look. What you say, ho? What you say? She took her wig off.
We ready now,
when you fight my motherfucking friend,
they destroying my room.
You talking about your glasses?
Oh,
they are destroying my. They are.
It's a new cat.
These hoes are talking about fighting for me because I've never been in a fight before.
Bitches,
let me tell you, hold on, bitch.
But I've never been put in a situation to where I had to fight. But
So right there is what we just been turned. Like, I don't know why we turned, but we just turned.
my voice is slowly coming back.
Raymond completely lost his voice 2 days ago, and it's coming back. My voice started to go out yesterday, bitch, and I had to stop doing whatever it was I was doing to try to consume the rest
My
of
voice
her.
has never hurt that. Like, my muscles were like, bitch, you have to stop talking right now.
It felt like I had some dick for an hour, and I know I'm not bad for no hour. So
it was like, you have to stop talking.
So
today.
Our first topic really was a topic, but it stems from an argument that or not an argument, a debate that transpired over these last 3 or 4 days at my home. And if you follow Ray and I on Snapchat, then you probably got a little piece.
They didn't. If they got on my Snap, they didn't see it.
Oh, well, if you follow me on
it
Snap
wasn't
and you seen Ray standing up, hollering and pointing and screaming at another boy, and they hollering and pointing and screaming at Ray, this is what we're going to talk about for the first topic, and then we're going to get your guys' point of view, catch y'all up on the tea. So, for starters,
You gotta go back.
I got to go back about 6 months. I have to go back about 6 months. It's not. It's the most important part of the story actually. So about 6 months ago, Ray, myself, and my friend Byron, we all went to Applebee's one day. We just wanted to go to Applebee's, eat, drink, just conversate, just converse or whatnot. We were there a few hours, and the topic came up about hoeing.
No. It came up about sex first, and then when he gave his
And
number,
how many people?
and then when he gave his number, and me and you were like, "That's
That's a hoe.
yeah."
And that's what the question was. How many people do you have to sleep with in a year that would constitute you being a hoe? Well, and I'm sure everybody knows. That's not fact. That's,
Everyone has a different number.
Right, because everybody's definition of a hoe is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So he says, well, in a year, he has sex with about 5 people a year. Okay? That's what he said. I'm going to say that one more time.
Thank you.
He told Ray and myself, sitting at Applebee's, that each year he had sex with about 5 people. Now, fast forward to this past Monday, we were all playing games, drinking, and I don't really know how. I just know they started.
No, he started throwing jabs.
Start going jabs, but they were already going back and forth. But
Girl.
Byron took it to another
level. And if he see this and say he don't, bitch, you did. And I didn't come for you the way I should have came. And the only reason why I didn't tap you like you wanted me to was because your boo was sitting next to you. Because I was,
And he new to the group, and we didn't want to do Byron like that. Well, Raymond didn't want to do Byron like that in front of his boo-boo.
This bitch came for me 3 times.
And it was like shit that you personal shit.
Yes, like
Brandon. Y'all know how my sister was about Brandon. Byron.
She kept hitting it. And I was just like, okay, bitch. Okay.
Let me move this camera, y'all. I'm sorry.
I said, okay, bitch, girl. And I think that's why so many people didn't understand why I was so hyped. Is because this bitch is trying to shade me.
For real.
For real. And I'm not finna do that to you because you got this new dude sitting right here next to you.
And in that aspect, she's more nurturing than me, because bitch, I was coming, bitch. If you take the gloves off in front of your new boo, bitch, I'm taking mine off too, bitch, and we gon' y'all excuse my bun. It's a
our lives are not together, y'all.
And I'm actually taking my hair down as soon as we get through filming, and then I'm gonna redo them burgundy. So be looking for me on my Snap.
And then, like, when I brought people to, they was like, but you was just so hyped. And I said, did y'all keep hearing Byron say this certain phrase over? They said, yes. I said that was him being shady, throwing jabs. They was like, oh, well, I didn't even catch it. Cause
so
you
wasn't on your P's and your Q's.
And I said, that's
I called it the first time.
I did too.
That girl with my sister strong.
And it's like people say, and I think I've been trying to change, because people say my mouth is really bad. I don't think my mouth is worse than Damien's, but they say it is when I'm mad enough.
It can be. See, my mouth is like this
all the time.
Raymond is only like that when he's mad, but when he's mad, like most people, he doesn't have
a filter at all. This go round, I kept.
She did good.
I kept it because, and I think the only reason why I didn't have to go as far as I needed to go is because everybody in the room was on my side, so I didn't even have to get.
We was on the side of facts. So, that's it. And his boy and Byron's, and I love his new future boo. Today.
I know.
We have become close friends.
He is a sweetheart. He is so much fun.
Was on the side of fact at first, and then he started backpedaling And I didn't like that. I said, oh, no. You can't do that. So, this is what happened. We started talking about take the hoes again. Well, they were debating about which one of them had the most sex partners, Ray or Byron.
And the thing is, I never said Byron had more sex partners than
Right.
Byron.
Byron
I never said that.
Said Raymond, for sure, had more sex partners than him. So my sister said, well, then let's do the math. Now, if you got your calculators or your pen and your pencils, I need you to just get them out and just take notes. And then you tell me, what your number, what you come up with, okay? Pay one close attention just for about 30 seconds. Y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds to gather your utensils. I'm gonna give you a few more seconds to gather your utensils. You got them?
They got them.
Let's get it. So, Raymond said, well, within the last year, we're gonna go by years. 2016, I've only been with one person because I was dating that person for a year in 2000 for the last year.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one for Raymond. So Byron said, well, what about Raymond said for the last 5 years, I've been dating one consecutive person, sleeping with that one consecutive person.
I've been in a relationship.
So that's 2016, 15, 14, 13, 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, one per year for Raymond.
Even when I was single, I didn't even do it after me and Gary broke up.
Right. So Byron says, well, bitch, what about the year before that one, which is the year before 2012, which would have made it 2011, which would have made it a 6th year.
And I said in that year, I had sex with more than one person.
Right.
I didn't give
wasn't
a number.
for sure,
yeah,
but he know it was more than one. So we're just going to assume that he had sex with at least one. So we just gonna give him 6. Okay? You got it, y'all? You got it. So let's just say Raymond has at least 6. So Raymond says, well, bitch, you told us 6 months ago at Applebee's that you have sex with about 5 people per year. Now, if we give Byron the same X number amount of years to see who's come up with the most number, and he says he had sex with about 5 people a year, so we're going to start off with that 5 that he gave us at Applebee's. Get your pencils and your calculator, folks. So we're going to go by 5s and multiply by 6. So if you say it with me, please, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, now see, this is where it got interesting because
she got mad.
When my sister said, well, bitch, your number would be at least, bitch, and y'all, that means at minimum 30, based off of
your answer that you gave me.
What you told us 6 months ago at Applebee's.
And she didn't like that.
Byron says, no, bitch.
At least me.
At least means, and you know what? He's right, but he's wrong. And that's what we were trying to hit at. Because he was like, well, if I say I have $4.50, I can say that I have about $5. Well, technically, you can. Right. But if you say I have sex with about 5 people, and you can't have sex with half motherfuckers,
you're not going under the 5.
Right.
You there's no way you're going to say
bitch,
less
at
than 5.
Least,
it's 5.
It's 5.
And they were trying to say at least could be
2.
4.
No.
Are you?
No. You can't say no. Bitch, no. You can't say that.
Yeah, they was trying to say like at least could be under the number of which you gave us, and it's like that's impossible.
No,
that's impossible. I have about 5 hats in my room.
So I got 2 hats. No, sir. We're not gonna do that in 2016. And for the longest time,
I think I have about 5 hats in my room, so at least I have 2.
mm-hmm. And you could have 8 according to Byron because you got about.
Yeah,
5.
and I can round up. So then I could be like, okay, well since that's the case, I'd rather instead of saying you have 5, I'm gonna say you had 10. And the math and it still would have been bad on your part.
Because Byron said that means that number could have been less than 5 or more than 5. No, bitch, it could have been more than 5. That's actually correct. It could have been more than 5, but it was at least per year. Now I understand because you got your new boo sitting right here.
But he started it. Like he started the entire argument though.
You did. He did.
Like he started the whole reason it got to the point of what it got to.
So then I asked his boo after they were all, so I said, because his boo is very non-violent, non-confrontational.
Timid,
he don't raise
quiet.
his voice at all. When he talks to me, I tell him, baby, you're going to have to speak up just a little bit because, bitch, I don't know what you're saying. So I asked him, so I was like, so Jaden, if I asked you this, if I said I had about 5 sex partners per year, how many would you assume that I had at least per year? He said, then throughout the Raymond and Byron still arguing, Jaden said, well, no, he's right. No, ma'am. No.
And my whole thing is I get no one wants. When it came to Byron, it was like Byron. There is nothing that I ever said that said you have more sex partners than I. I never claimed that. I never put that on you. You tried to call me a hoe.
Kept calling him a hoe.
Like, and I'm just like, nigga, how can I be a hoe when I've been fucking one person and you said you don't even think having sex with 5 people a year makes a hoe. So how can my one person make me a hoe when you don't even think having sex with 5 makes a hoe?
And everybody's definition of a hoe, like I said, is a little bit different or a lot different than other people's. Now, personally, to me, I think that if you have sex with at least 5 people,
or around 5 people,
or around 5 people, so to some people that think like Byron, I guess that could be one for you. But I think that if you have sex with at least 5 people a year, to me, that would be a hoe. That's just to me. And I'm not saying that you're a bad person for that.
You just like that.
Yeah, I'm just, to me, you would be wearing that whole title.
And it's like, and then when it came, I was just like, Byron, when I said I had sex, that 6 year I had sex with more than one person, I can't give you a number because I don't know the number, but I know it was more than one. But at least one person that year.
So it could be about 10. Real hungry. My stomach just growled. If y'all heard it, I apologize.
And I just was like, but the whole reason why it got hype was because the bitch kept trying it.
Mm-hmm.
Kept trying it.
At least and about and at least has been the bitch.
We've said the word a million times.
And Ray and I are going to take something with that, and we're going to do something with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bitch, this bone is just
not cooperate.
That's fine.
For the longest I thought you had the yarn dreads in until I looked at your head yesterday.
You know these are yarn dreads?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just was not paying attention the entire time they've been in your head.
Oh. That sucks.
The entire time.
So yeah, that's what was going on there. So then Raymond's mom came over. Everybody that we passed,
We asked this question.
or came to my house, we asked. My little brother that just graduated from the 6th grade. He just got promoted to the to the 7th grade.
Going on?
I was asking him. So I said, Javius, if I tell you, that I had sex with about 5 people per year, and then somebody asks you how many people does your brother have sex with every year,
At least 5.
how many people would you say that I at least have sex with based off of what I said? He said, well, it would be at least 5 because you said that.
And Barbie kept saying no, that's not
Because
right.
even though you said the word about, you can't have sex with 4 2/3 of a person. Or 4 and
I
a
guess
half.
Barbie was counting 4 players half.
No. And if that comes up, and after he watched that, if that's your argument, bitch, don't call my phone. Don't call it. Just block me, bitch. But I know my friend's smarter than that because my friend is a college student. He college student, and I kept saying, and then I got mad at the bitch, and I stood up and I said, "Bitch, you a college student. I'm not going to allow you to sit here and say this dumb shit in front of everybody, bitch, because you're a college student. No, sir. I can't let you do that to yourself. No,
I would just,
no.
I just,
I couldn't.
and I just don't like my boy.
So if you are watching this, please comment.
Please.
Just per year, how many people do you think Byron has slept? At least how many people has he slept with what we just gave you? Now, if your number is less than 5, I love you.
You have to
same.
write the why.
Please give me that.
Because if you can change my mind into seeing why it could be less than 5.
Fuck a change. If you can learn us something. If you can learn us something, I'm always open
To something to learn is something new. Because it's like I was just like, you can't go under 5. Like you can't. There's no way you go under 5. Because he kept saying, how the fuck you get 30 people?
Because we're giving you at least, bitch, at minimum 5. We could have gave you 8, but we don't know exactly how many. But we know at least
5.
So we gave you the minimum and multiply that at least that minimum.
Time the 6 you gave me.
The 6 years you put on my sister, and that number, that 30 number, was his argument. Bitch, that number is not a definite number. That number
is at least 30.
That number can be less and it can be more. You semi-correct. Bitch, it can be more, but bitch, at minimum,
it's 30. And y'all have to imagine. You see how hyped we are about it now. Imagine drunk.
shots bitch. I'm surprised the police didn't knock on my door. Bitch, we was in this motherfucker, the room. And it was about 15 of us in here battling hard over this motherfucker.
But you have to see, we're passionate about it now. But when you drunk,
it's like, did this bitch just say? Cause no. And Byron is really educated. He is really smart.
He is really, really smart.
Really smart. My friend he's a college student to be a pharmacist.
Like, Byron is really smart.
Really
like,
smart. His
really
vocabulary is superb. Loves him. But oh no. I couldn't have that one. And then they kept trying to, then their second argument was, well, y'all are trying to say that those words mean the exact same thing. No. But the way that you put that word into that sentence gave us that answer. At least this answer. at minimum. At best.
And
At the lowest.
then it was like we started coming up with different scenarios. So if you're trying to go get a car and
Bitch,
everything-
when his boyfriend, when I asked his boyfriend, his future boo, that bitch, and then he answered correctly,
and then
and
after
then
got the right
rebutted
answer
with a wrong one. I said, if you call a car lot, just play with me, people in here, please. Bitch, I came up with more.
Y'all, we've been talking about this for 3 days, like every day.
I said, if you call a car lot and says, hey, I seen that you have a 2016 Camaro, Bentley, whatever kind of car you desire, play with me if you will, because that's your imagination. Pick the car that you want, and I say to you, you call this car lot, and the car lot salesman tells you, and you ask how much the down payment is, and he says it's about $5,000. Or what's the minimum?
You gonna come in with at least 5,000.
He said, I'm gonna come in with at least 5,000.
Then
Why though? Why? And he said to me, the difference is one is money and the other is people. Bitch, I knocked some shit off of my table because I couldn't believe that he said that because it's money and because it's another substance, or
it makes a difference.
So I said, well, where does it say that in the mathematics books? I never heard that if it's money, that changes the game. I thought math, bitch, was math no matter what objects
It was.
you're using. Bitch, whether it's money, light bulbs, hats, tennis shoes. That's what the fuck I thought. And if I'm wrong, bitch, I will apologize on the World Wide Web. I will do that.
But all I know is when my mama said.
Oh.
So we brought my mama into it. And I'm not going to even say all that she said. I'm just going to say what the ending was that got Jaden to, okay.
Because the mama, Raymond's mama, and Jaden had started going back and forth, and Jaden was trying to prove why he was right and why
And my mama slid through and said, well, no, baby. She said, she was like, well, if you know for a fact you had sex with 3 people, but you wasn't sure about the 4th person, you would say, oh, I had sex with about 3 people. She said, because you would never put more on you than what you had.
Oh, I almost shouted. Bitch, when she said that to him, he said, he knew that was a battle that he had just lost. And okay, and I respected him because he was like, you know what, bitch? You know, bitch, you got a point. I'ma accept it for what it is and keep on pushing. And bitch, we've been trying to get you to do that for days.
Yes. This bitch jumps up, hollers, falls out on the floor.
And said, that's wisdom right there. Bitch, that is wisdom. Do you hear me? That is wisdom. Bitch, we been arguing about this for 72 hours straight, and she came through bitching within 5 minutes. Shut it down. She put a halt to it. She said there will be no more to this. Yeah, ma'am. I wish I could have wrote that into the Bible somewhere. Yeah, ma'am. 2 Sylvia 1 and 2. Yeah, ma'am.
The Sex Chronicles.
Yeah, ma'am.
Because and I think no one, because I was just like, that makes a lot, because you're never going to add your sex number up.
I know for sure that I had sex with 2. I had sex with about 8.
You're never going around.
Bitch, I hired you round. No, baby. possibly scenario that I could have thought of, I said. And I just was like, and then it was surprising me because if I said like for example again the deposit, the down payment for the car
Yes.
lot, his first answer would be right.
It did come back with, well, but. And
No,
it's like,
no, 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 no. If school is still in session anywhere,
Not even that, just a teacher, period.
a teacher.
And you had a word problem like that. You gave your students a word problem like that.
Make that a test that counts for about 2 grades, just that one problem. Then you can change it. You don't have to be sex.
It could be apples.
Yes. If Sam eat about 5 apples per year, over a 4-year span, Sam is at least
Eating.
eating how many apples?
Two. like, y'all, if we would have just recorded that argument, that would have been show enough. Cause like when we tell you we was arguing about that for hours.
This bitch woke up with no voice.
Like, it was, and it was, my throat just was like, you won, just stop, just stop, because as the argument kept getting dumber and Byron kept hollering about, no, that's not right, I didn't even have to argue anymore. Because then this bitch stood up. And then she kept saying, well, of course, y'all gonna agree because y'all best friends. We disagree all the time.
Bitch, he must don't watch yours and my truth. And he do.
And it was like, no, that's not always the case. Because we don't always agree on everything.
Hence the very first video.
And we don't agree on a lot. To be honest, we don't agree on a lot of things. But we agreed to disagree. We even stated we will argue hard. And then once we're both tired of arguing, okay, bitch, we're just gonna agree to disagree.
And that's what we did to them. They said, well, let's just agree to disagree, bitch.
But-
we hugged.
Because
Okay.
we didn't want no hard feelings. But just know the shade has been thick about at least and around.
Oh, this morning, me and Byron was snapping this morning. And I said, for those who I told y'all 2 weeks ago I started my job, I was laid off already.
It wasn't his fault this time, though.
It was, they downsized on the company. And
Yeah.
of course, last
She
one
was
hired,
cut.
first one fired.
Because he was actually doing a good job.
I actually, like, they were trying to make me,
Bring her in permanent.
but it's cool.
Yeah.
Byron, so I got fired, and I know Byron is like kinda on the cusp. He on his final too. So he snapped and was like, I'm at work and I hate this job. So I snapped him and said, bitch, they gonna fire you next. He responded back and said, that's, what'd he say? He said, that's about true. I responded and said, so that means you got about 8 more years.
like about and at least we use it for everything.
Yes.
And then when it came up for the time, and then when Michael agreed and was like, so I was like, so if you get off work, if you tell somebody, oh, I get off work about 7 o'clock, that's at least 7, right? Wouldn't that be right? So I was like, so if you tell somebody, oh, I get off about 7, so I can come pick you up at 8.
That's just an hour. That's just 1 hour difference.
That's what y'all are saying is okay.
And he said no, but you can pick me up at 4. Well, wait a minute, because that's just the wait. That's just 1 hour difference as well. But then I asked him the scenario about the car dealership and the down payment. He's not bringing no less than $5,000.
I just was confused.
And Jaden rebutted again and says, well, the reason why it's different is because one is dealing with money, the other is dealing with time. And I can't with that. I can't with that. if there's, and then at the party before it, went that way, because people started leaving, because, if you watch my snaps, the party was 1,000 people hurt.
It was out.
One of them that were in attendance just so happened to be a math teacher, but she left too soon. She left too soon. And I would have loved for her to been there. And she's just as opinionated in battles, just like we do. Her mouth is real retarded, and I love her for that. I like her. I really do. I really do.
Because I asked her, did she have kids? She said no. But when you told me she was a teacher, I was like, that's why she was talking the way she was when she was talking to can't think of her name.
Ali?
With the yes.
Ali.
I was like, oh, that's why she was talking
and then
like
that
that.
argument was, if you say, let's say I have 8, well, 7 and 9, because they're right there close, they're about the same. They're about, because they're so close to each other. And I was like, well, I get that.
I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying. But imagine if somebody asks me, if they ask me if I have any children, and I say I have about 1, but I have 0. That's okay. Because it's right there.
So, and when then you come to his house, and you was like, well, you told me you at least had 1 child. No, I said about 1. So
About
that means
half
0.
We're not letting this die down.
And they just kept saying, no, that's wrong. In your eyes, that's right.
So why when I say the dumb shit, it's wrong?
and I think it is, people don't like for us to agree on shit like that because we don't let it go.
Oh, no.
And for both, and then when Jaden was like, oh, when I look at y'all, I just think of the show, the way y'all interact, because we interact like this in real life.
This is us.
And then somebody else seen us, and they was like, oh, y'all are really best friends.
Yeah, they
It's
was
just
like
not-
in real life.
Yeah, it was just like,
this is for us. Every day, all day. At church, funerals. This is us.
So I don't think it's the fact that we agree. People don't like for us to agree, especially when we're being shady, because now it's twice as hard.
And bitch, if we agree and we right, oh no, man.
Because Damon can ask me, can you bring me something to drink? I'm going to bring you about 1 glass of juice.
But he gonna bring 2.
But then I holler back, it'll be at least 0.
And every time we say that, one of them or around it, they're like, y'all just not gonna let this. No. Y'all gonna have to deal with this. Y'all are gonna have to deal with this for at least the summer.
So about a year.
Yeah.
Because I just was, and I think that's what it was, because when Damien stood up, it was just like, bitch, of course y'all gonna agree because y'all best friends, and then that's what the argument took to for a moment. And, it was
And
like,
I only jumped in not because this was my best friend.
It's because of what was happening.
Because
Like,
Byron
you were
was
wrong.
trying to say that he didn't say the 5 at Applebee's, and I said, well, no.
Because then we had
bitch.
another conversation after the 5, and we were asking people, so does 5 people make a hoe to you? And several people said no. So then I was like, okay, Byron.
We asked the waiter. We asked the bitch behind the couple behind us. Well, the white girl, she answered, but the white man, he didn't want.
He was
but I
trying to
gave
smash.
him. Yeah, he didn't want to talk to us.
And we asked someone else.
She was like, oh no.
So so within that, I said, oh well, Byron, I guess you're right. 5 does not make a hoe.
Yeah, you not a hoe.
Yeah.
But to us, we feel a little bit different, and that's okay.
But in that case, at Applebee's, you won the argument.
Yeah.
But when I was like, you gave 5, like you gave the minimum number of 5, so that's why. Because he kept saying, how you get to 30? Because you gave me 5.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you around 5, so that's at least 5. I can't go under that.
Right. So you want us to go to 2?
And I was drunk, so for me to even get the right 30, I was happy.
Okay.
Because Lit was there.
Toe complete.
Was there.
Lit up.
But yeah, they hate us now. We say it all the time. That is become my two favorite words.
About and at least. Hence the title.
Yes.
So, we're going to transition into another topic for you, lovely truth seekers.
Girl, I thought that. Did I say 30? Bitch.
37 minutes.
So just imagine us really arguing about this and we just spent 30-some minutes on this. And we're just laughing and getting kikis.
The next time, we need to get a periscope or some shit. Because the next time some shit like this go down, we just gonna log in and just let y'all watch it.
And then record that video and put it on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
Because that was like...
That was fun.
Yeah. Because this bitch threatened to kick over 2 tables.
Shit.
Yeah, we was in the house.
I said, bitch, if you say the wrong answer again, bitch, I'll knock over everything in this bitch. Bitch, I tear all my shit up, bitch, because you wrong.
Like, it was...
Yeah, ma'am.
It,
Bitch, I'm passionate.
and it was like people who didn't know us really thought we were like real. Like, we were passionate about what we were talking about because we were just like, no, you're wrong. So I have to make you see why you're wrong.
Right. I tried to say it calmly. I raised my voice. I tried it without cursing. I tried it with cursing.
So one girl who met us for the first time, seeing that Byron was talking to Jaden, turns to Jaden and was like, stop this.
Yes, one of the girls was like, bitch, it's going too far. She taps him and said, and I was watching her when she said it. She said, stop this. And he said, I can't. Bitch, the damage, we was already on 2,000.
And he was on 1. You got too far to catch up. You got too far to catch up.
And just in a half of my personality outweighs his personality because he's just quiet, you know, he don't raise his voice. So bitch, and we both hollering.
And it was like people were just like, oh.
And then as we were telling people, they were like, well, what? You know, because some people didn't know. We would break it down to them and they was like, the minimum number would be 5. Y'all don't understand.
And I told Damien, he's just, because he snapped, because I don't like when he snaps me when I screams and shouts. I said, bitch, you're going to have people thinking I'm not as sweet as I am.
The bitch had lost it for about 4.5 minutes. So that's about 30 minutes.
And I probably lost it because I wasn't saying the shit I wanted to say.
Because Raymond told me.
What I wanted
in
to
private,
say. What I wanted
to
say.
He wanted to say.
It would have destroyed Byron.
I was going to just politely get up out of my seat, and I was going to walk out of the room.
But my thing is, it would have been justified because of the shit he was saying.
Because he was real life.
Yes, he was like for real, and like I was like, oh, so if I say and it would have just been one statement. Just one, and it would have been that I would have made you out to be a hoe, shown you how much of a hoe you were, and how ridiculous you looked being that hoe within one statement.
I was going to just be done.
And then I was not going to say anymore. But it would have been so mean. And I think I just kept holding that.
But it would have also been fact.
It would have been 100% true. It was no tiptoeing around it. It was no, well, there was. No, bitch, this is what happened. This is all true. And there's no other than this, what I'm saying. There was this. You got, and this happened.
I was just going to pick up my drink, and I was going to put my church finger, and I was going to exit.
Because if I would have said that, it would have turned into something else.
Ooh.
It would have turned into something else.
Yeah, man. That was going to hit a nerve.
It would have turned into something else.
And he was going to have to take. Because you started that.
Yes, because it was just a harmless talk about the and y'all. We were talking about the movies that went to that. We were talking about the movies.
Speaking of the movies,
The movies.
if you follow me on Snapchat, you know we went to see the X-Men here recently.
Yes. The shit.
And I wanted to slap the fuck out of this
Ah.
out of this Caucasian lady. And that's not anything racist because I like white people. She just so happened to be a white
Bothered your
person
nerves.
and I don't think anybody knew how pissed off
Bitch, I did. Bitch, you sat there for like 2 minutes and just, bitch, if this woman moved, whispered to her friend,
Bitch, I wanted her to say...
and she sat looking like that for like 10 seconds at her, just to make sure.
I wanted her to say anything to me directly to give me a reason to call. Bitch, they was going to cause. They was going to have to give free movie passes to everybody in that bitch because I was going to act a fool. Because this bitch had really tried my motherfucking nerves. Bitch, and I was polite to this bitch. I'm going to tell you the story. She was fucking with me.
Girl, this is the story. We need to not do the name. We need to do Memorial Weekend.
Yeah.
Around and about. No, at least in about.
Okay. So we went to the movie theaters in Grapevine, Texas. It was me, Raymond, our friend Jaden, and my boyfriend Terrell. So it was about 3 of us out at the movies, but a total of 4 went. We was... Okay, I'm not gonna shake them. Okay, I'm not gonna shake them no more because I love y'all. So if y'all watch this, you know it's all out of love. We love you too. So all 4 of us walked into the movie theaters and sat down.
And we walked in pissed off when we got into
because
the
you
theater.
know we didn't know that. You know the movie theaters where you can eat and drink.
I thought all their theaters were like that.
Right, they have the theaters with the nice comfy chairs, the ones that have the tray in front of you, all of that. Well, this one particular movie theater, they only really serve food in theaters after 9. The movie that we were going to see started at 8:30, so that means the theater that we were in wasn't the luxury like the little built-in table.
And as much as it cost, it should have been.
Right.
Hell.
So, but they was like, well, yeah, we don't serve in that one, but you are more than willing to order food at the bar and then take it in there.
And I wish we did.
Mind you, we were so uncomfortable. It was bad. So we goes in there with the menus, sit down, and we were about maybe on the 10th row. All four of us sat, consecutively in 4 seats. So we had to go order our food. Not everybody knew exactly what they wanted. So I left my things, some of my belongings in the chair so people could know that, there was people sitting around here. And the theater wasn't that packed when we left.
It was like empty.
Right. So about 15 minutes later when we come back, it's more people, a lot more people than, what we left. Well, I said, okay, well, there's 2 people. There's 2 white girls that are, sitting
In our section.
in our chair. There was a total of 4 people on our row before, it was them and then 2 other people, but they weren't sitting in our section. But we needed the white girls to move down at least 1 seat so we can have our 4 seats without going to another row. So I leaned over and I said, excuse me, ma'am, would you mind moving down at least 1 seat because I left my belongings in this seat to indicate to people that there was people sitting, somewhere in here. This bitch looks at me and she says, with an attitude from the jump, well, there was nothing in my seat, but we can move. Okay. I still was calm at this point because Miss White Lady, I'm not trying to give you this. I'm not. and I'm a black man, and you a white woman, you know, the law already against me. No shade towards the law, but I'm not trying to go there with you. I just want to watch the motherfucking movie, bitch, in my motherfucking business. So I said, well, actually, I didn't say there was anything in yours in this specific seat. I just said that I left something in my seat to indicate that there was people sitting right here. I understand if there was nothing in your seat. Well, like I said, there was nothing in my seat, but we can move. Well, bitch, can you move quietly without all of this, dog? So they moved about 3 seats down, but she kept talking shit. She talked shit for a good 5 minutes of them moving. I would have preferred and respected this bitch more if that hoe would have told me no.
Yeah, because if you're doing all this lip boxing, you might as well should have said no.
Thank you.
You might as well should have said no.
If she would have said no, I'd have just stood there for about 30 seconds looking at this bitch like, bitch, I'll slap you. But I would have gathered our belongings.
And we would have moved.
We ended up moving anyway.
Because it was so, now the whole row is full and we're all on each other. Plus, food is coming.
And I keep looking at this bitch because I keep hearing her talk. And I'm like, bitch, I will act a fool in this movie theaters, bitch. And I would get us put out. So Ray says, let's just move.
Cause y'all, when I tell you this was, Damon wasn't even watching the movie anymore. Every time the woman moved, whispered, looked like she was about to talk. The bitch talking about me.
I knew she was. My spirit knew she was talking about me. And it would not rest. So, bitch, we moved up about 5 rows. We got up to move, this bitch watched me walk up every row. And I told Raymond, this bitch is really trying me. So I says out loud, now if I slap this bitch, I'm wrong. That's what I say out loud, so you know. Then people looking because they don't know what the fuck is going on or what's about to transpire.
I was dead.
And she kept looking. I would give her that. I respect her for that, bitch. She wasn't no punk, and she looked like, bitch, if you hit me, bitch, we gonna turn this bitch up. And Miss White Lady, bitch, we was gonna turn that bitch up because, bitch, you was trying me. That's what was happening.
Girl,
so, go ahead.
Let them know when we go get the food.
So we go get the food. This hoe is still watching me. So I said, Raymond, I can't walk back in this bitch with my food and this hoe watching me. And I said, you know what it pissed me off the most is after we come back with our food, this bitch has moved back into our seat. We goes to the bar, get our motherfucking food, and we walks in, and this bitch was sitting in my motherfucking white people.
And I think they moved more seats in just to make sure
I
moved back.
Cause at first she was just sitting in Raymond's seat because he was the last.
They were like in the middle.
She was in my motherfucking seat, the seat that I was sitting in when we returned with our motherfucking food, bitch. And that intensified my attitude, bitch. I was shaking with my food. I didn't even eat my motherfucking food. I was so mad. And I said, bitch, after this movie theater, bitch, I hope we exit the same stage, the same exit door. I hope this bitch still look at me the same. Because if we walk out these exit doors, bitch, and she's still looking at me, I was saying something to this hoe. But I missed her. Oh, white people don't do. That's rude. Just people, period. I'm not just gonna say white people. She just so happened to be white. That's why
You said white people.
That's why I said white people. Don't do that. If you don't want to move
just
or you feel like I'm
no.
inconveniencing you, just tell me no.
And you can say that politely.
Yeah, no.
We've already got a comfortable here. There's some more spots up there, though. I do apologize, but no, we are already got comfortable.
I'd have rolled my eyes and said, okay. Or just not said nothing and grabbed my shit and moved. But it wouldn't have been all of this tension in the movie.
But the movie was amazing.
Maze balls.
Amazing. Definitely go see it. Definitely. Bitch, for the least the first 30 minutes, you wasn't even watching the movie.
Yes. I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't. My spirit, bitch, I was. And me and the white man that we sat next to a white man, but I guess we was making too much noise with our food because nobody else had food.
Like we had food like nachos and all
nobody
that
else
shit.
had that because that wasn't the theater for them.
Yeah.
So they just had like cute popcorn and pickles and shit. So I guess we
had
was making
light
too much.
thing.
We was flashing our lights, so bitch, he gets up and he moves. I don't like all this. Like, okay, girl, just move. Just don't say nothing to us, please. Just don't say nothing to us.
But I love the way they did the movie. Like they redid the entire movie.
If you have not seen X-Men Apocalypse, please go.
Like they redid. Like you don't even need the other movies anymore.
Yeah.
Like you don't need them because like the way they did it, they redid it, and they're going to make more the right way. I feel like the comic book / 90s X-Men TV show way.
Yeah.
The way it should have been since the get-go.
We're not gonna have time for another.
Bitch, this
topic
is
is almost an hour.
That's why I said we should change it to Memorial Day.
Yes.
At least in about a Memorial Day.
We had fun.
I don't want to drink again. Y'all, I had to call into work. My life is just not.
I broke 3 nails fighting on this motherfucking bush.
And that's what you get.
And when I went back and looked at the snaps the next day, I was like, bitch, we was fighting
And I
on
forgot
this.
we still have to add this.
Yes.
No.
We was fighting on this motherfucking bush.
Like retarded ass.
I woke up, my finger was twice its size swole and cut the fuck up.
And y'all, we were so drunk, and we still would have been drinking if this bitch didn't want to go to sleep.
My spirit said, bitch, you are done. My spirit said, ho, lay down.
Like,
There's no more for you.
like, we were trying to play some more. And Damien just was like...
And I also mix clear and dark liquor. Because I think if you... Well, for me, because my alcohol intake is... I can intake a lot more than most. So if I intake, just dark, I have to consume a whole lot of it, or just clear a whole lot. But if I mix it, I can still take a whole lot of it. But it the feeling is much more better for me.
Like it was. I don't want y'all. We finished 2 bottles playing this game.
2 gallon bottles. Jack Daniels and some type of vodka. I don't even remember. Oh no, it was almost 3 because we were also taking Patron shots too because Christina had Patron.
Yeah, she had that. But yeah, his boyfriend was lit and drunk.
He kept throwing up, but he a lightweight.
Very much so.
I
was shocked I wasn't
dead.
Yeah. Like we were drinking so much, I just knew.
We was walking down the street howling. I took a for sale or for rent sign off of somebody's grass and put it on somebody's car. It was just
fun.
Yes.
Fun. Like people were snapping me like crazy.
Yes. I woke up to 1,000 motherfucking Snapchat and I was just like, what the fuck are they talking about? What are they doing? And after I saw myself, I was like, oh, we did do this.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But give us a few seconds because we do know we have to announce the winner.
Yes.
For the Maze Challenge, the Mother's Day.
And you told them it wouldn't be a shirt, it's gonna be the picture, right?
Well, I'm gonna tell them that in just a second. So give us 2 seconds and we'll be back.
No, I was talking about.
Okay, so.
I wish I would have brought it.
Well, I know. I was just gonna say that too. We had a lot of people enter in for the Maze contest, the Mother's Day, challenge. So, all of your mothers are lovely. Kudos to everybody that participated. But what the person that we decide to is the winner. It was actually two people. We couldn't decide. Ray liked one better. I liked another one better. So we flipped the coin.
I lost. Sorry, my person. We didn't have a luck. We lost.
So, the person that sent in, it's actually not even a picture. They
It's a
sent in
video.
a video.
And I really liked it. Don't get me wrong, I liked the video. I just wish the daughter was in it.
More than the mom.
Yeah, you cannot really.
So it
hear
looked like they might have been using the Snapchat recorder, so it's not. It's only like 10 seconds. It's not really long, but you know, her and her mom looked like they was cute together, having fun. You know. So I'm assuming this is your name, because it's a part of your email. So I'm hoping this is your name. So Bree Hayes,
You're the winner.
you and your lovely mother is the winner. And we're going to let everyone see
The vid.
this video, and then we will tell you guys what you guys won and all of that fun. All of that fun jazz. So Bree Hayes, everyone, this is Bree Hayes and her mother.
Look at the flick of the wrist. What the hell? Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist.
Wasn't they cute? Look at that flick of that wrist. Look at that flick of that wrist.
I don't know how to do that.
So
I do that. I don't know how to Millie rock.
The flicking your wrist is not Millie Rock.
I know. That's why I
Oh,
said.
you mean like you can't?
Yeah.
Millie Rock is just like the same thing. Just the same. I don't know what they're doing to my dog in there. So Bree Hayes, what you think you won, you haven't won.
Yeah.
But you did win. We've
remixed it.
changed the prizes from now going forward. So you and your mother still have both won a $50 Visa gift card. Please give your mother hers.
Yes. We just changed the shirt.
Yeah, you guys, we're no longer going to do shirts because we cannot find a merchant to do them exactly like the old people who had them, who was doing it. We can't find nobody to do them as good as they were done before.
Like, a girl told me, oh, just take it. Like, Walmart sells this iron-on stuff. We don't want the iron-on look.
Because it looks
Iron
like
on,
it's
and
iron
then
on.
y'all know with the iron-on shirt, when you wash it a few times, it fades out.
The person that we were going to, like, people
They
were
printed it in there.
I don't
so.
know where the fuck they are. They're
Yeah.
just up and left. Vista Print, they can't do it exactly like we've really searched. So Carrie P. So
We're switching.
also,
You're getting switched as well.
yes,
It's a really nice gift, though.
right.
It's a really gift.
So the picture that was on the T-shirt, we get it. It's printed on a plaque.
Yeah.
So you can take it, you can set it on your desk at work, you can hang it up on the wall.
Just have it anywhere you
can
want.
sit it around your house as decoration. It's really cute. You just can't wear it.
No.
So, and those are easier for us to get to, and we can buy a lot of them at one time. So, Carrie P, I'm going to reach out to you.
And that one size fit all.
Right, see there? We ain't got to ask for no sizes. None of that. It just makes it easier for us. So, Bree Hayes and Carrie P, because you won a couple months ago and you're still waiting on your shirt, I'm going to reach out to both of you guys as soon as we get done recording to let you, Bree, to let you know that you guys won.
And we're going to take it because we have one. I just forgot to bring it because
Right.
my life is not
Next
in
month,
order.
not next month, in July when we come back, we'll show
So
everyone
what it is.
a plaque, and that way we'll display what you guys are actually winning. But yeah, Bree Hayes, congratulations to you and
Yay.
your mother. I will be contacting you shortly to get your shipping information.
And just know, Bree did not have a paragraph or anything stating anything about her mother.
No, she just said, me and my mother acting silly.
Boom. And one. For the people that was nervous.
Raymond's favorite had a paragraph.
It did. Man.
But by flip of a coin,
We didn't have the luck on our side, nigga. I'm sorry.
But Raymond's person, don't feel bad because you about won. You about won.
You at least came in second place.
Come through. So this video is over an hour long. We just been rambling.
This is what we've been through, though.
Yes, this is good stuff.
And we really were like, oh, we're going to have topics and our
We
lives.
had topics, but
Our lives, like,
this was better.
yeah.
So thank you guys for a wonderful season.
Yes.
You guys have been supporting us 3 seasons in. We have now, I think it's like 2,500 subscribers or something like that. Like
A little bit
2,500.
and some change.
Yeah. We're almost at 5,000. Yeah. So thank you guys. We really appreciate you guys. We had plans for season 4 coming starting back in July the 6th. I believe that's that Wednesday, the first Wednesday of July,
Yeah.
July 6th. And of course,
I think it's gonna be a lot. The work is gonna be a lot harder for us
Right.
now to film because
we're expanding.
Yeah.
For everybody that donated to the GoFundMe,
thank you. It
Thank
went
you.
to some good stuff.
We took what was donated out and bought stuff.
Things.
Like I don't know if you can tell the difference with lighting,
Like-
but we have a big.
You will definitely next video. You're definitely gonna notice the difference.
Yeah.
Within a lot of stuff.
And we're not even using half of the stuff.
Yeah. And then the stuff we do, we're not even using it right because we need other stuff to go with it.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, thank you guys for supporting us.
we greatly appreciate it.
We do. So of course, we're gonna take our 1 month hiatus, and
Just follow us
yes.
in our real life world.
Yeah. Here's my Snapchat. You can follow us there.
And here's mine. I really need to change my name on Facebook. Every time after this, I think about it and then I don't. So I'm going to change it right after this video. So
Here's my Instagram. There's his Instagram. My Facebook name is right here, Damian Rashad Jones. Ray's gonna change his.
yes,
so
I'm
it's
going to
not
change
Ray Lawson. It's Ray
love.
Love
Yeah.
from now on.
Yes, I'm really going to change it now.
We also have a Yours in My Truth like page on Facebook. If you just go to the search engine, type in Yours in My Truth, you will find our lovely faces and like that page. Share it, share our videos, try to get us. We would love to at least one of our videos to go viral. So that's about 5 in total.
But at least 0.
We're also now on Twitter. We have 103 followers on Twitter.
I need to log into it.
You can follow us on Twitter at Yours in My Truth. And yeah, follow us and just, keep tabs on us. Now, our Twitter people, because we really weren't big on Twitter,
I'm not even logged in. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even logged. I put the app on my phone.
Yeah, Twitter is just boring to me, but I'm trying to be proactive. I'm trying to be productive in it, but I forget. I Snap, I Facebook, I Instagram, and I'm like, shit, I haven't tweeted what I'm gonna tweet. So I'm,
But and I don't think I like Twitter because Twitter reminds me of Facebook when Facebook was all about posts. Like I don't even post on Facebook anymore. I just post pictures.
Right.
And I just don't want to post pictures on Twitter.
And I still haven't fully learned how to work Twitter, but I'm doing good. But yeah, I don't think we can say thank you guys enough.
Like we really, I don't think we thought it would ever be. We would be this invested into it. I would say.
And it really surprised me, but it didn't surprise me, but it did because I didn't know that we were going to get a lot of supporters. Like we get a lot of people that
when I went to the club this past weekend, this girl just started screaming and hollering. Like, you're going to be famous. Like, you're going to be famous. I was like, and it caught me off guard.
Yes.
And I was just like,
I've got that a few times that I'm like, okay, well, I'm just me.
Yeah, like, okay.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, we do get a lot of support. And then when people actually see what the set looks like when we're about to film or they see the stuff, they're like, damn, like, all this goes into a video.
Y'all just see a green screen and us, but the shit. My house be trashed when we about to film. We have to put all this shit up, take all this shit down.
Yeah.
And we're working with someone now so on July 6th, this should hopefully be
working. Definitely working.
slowly but surely
We getting there, and y'all just being real patient with us, and
Thank you.
y'all are on along this ride.
Yes.
Bitch,
So,
I can't see how you drinking liquor, bitch. Your kidneys
we
gonna
are.
be dead.
Oh,
Your liver's
I'm
gonna be
drinking
dead.
Patron and orange juice in here.
You wanna go out to eat?
Out to what?
Eat?
Out to eat? Where you wanna go?
I don't know.
That means I got these keys.
No, I know I don't want to go because I'm trying to do something else. You know, maybe later.
So you have days. When you got to go back to work today?
I'm going back tomorrow.
What time?
I don't know. I don't have my schedule fully on.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna take off for another day.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say that because I don't know how I feel.
Great. Thank you guys. We're babbling. We love you guys, and we cannot wait. If it's
We can't wait to have everything in full effect and be like, boom.
Yes.
Look at us now.
And if God is willing, you will see us on July the 6th of 2016 with a new show, new set.
You know, I think every time we come back, we look different because I have the hair, you have the beard.
And we are natural today. What way to end the season would, by not, just being comfortable.
Yes. This AC feels amazing.
Yeah, man, we in the air. We didn't feel like that. We ain't sweat. We inside the air. I was like, I can't. So, bye you all. We love you guys. See you in a month.
Yes, we're out.
Yours and my truth. Yours and my truth. Yours and my truth. What it do?